Hey, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Sometimes I get little, I do these at the end of the day, so I'm not always as upbeat as I might be. And, that's not necessarily by design. That's just sometimes I get to the end of the day and I'm thinking, oh, I still have a video to do. And I think to myself, oh man, I may need to change this up. And this feels more comfortable to me. I don't know. Maybe it'll change, it'll evolve. That's the whole point of this daily videos is it's an evolution and an experiment, right? Stick with me. I'll improve. I promise. So one of the things that I've been putting a lot of thought in and having conversations with different people. Uh, hey, thanks, Anthony. Love to have the conversation today. It was great. I encourage us to maybe schedule some more time when I'm not so rushed. And I appreciate you and your time. So, um, the quote from Wayne Dyer, who very wise gentleman. So there's no scarcity of opportunity to make a living at what you love. There's no scarcity. There is only a scarcity of resolve to make it happen. So there's plenty of opportunity out there. And you have to resolve to make it happen. And so some of the questions I come up with is, if you're pursuing something and it's not working exactly the way you want it to, and I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs and, business owners, and, a lot of them say, even doctors and attorneys, I say, if I had known what it took to get here today, I may never have started. And I'm kind of curious, is that you? Have you been through some of the challenges in your life and some of the things that have landed you some degree of success by whatever by whatever unit you measure that? Or is it easy for you? I'd like to know. Give me some feedback. I'd love to hear from you. So the question I have is, when is it time to change? If you're running up against challenges, how do you know when it's time to change directions in a career, a relationship? And what's the downside? Here's the real question. What's the downside of pursuing work you love? Is the success there? Is the approach? I mean, is the feeling of joy you find in the day of getting up and doing something you love, how much is that worth? I'd like to start the conversation with you. So, how do you know? I've pursued a lot of dreams, received a lot of hard work as a result of that. Got to a place and it wasn't really what I thought it was. So, I don't know. So the tip of the day. What's the tip of the day? Sometimes doing the hard work is the thing you need to think about. And sometimes shortcuts take longer. Sometimes shortcuts take the longest to get there. Give yourself credit, patience, a little bit of self-care. I'm Russ Johns, reviewed by Russ, and my 2-minute tips in 10 minutes or less. You enjoy the day.